What is going on, my friends? Welcome back to another video. My friend Woz is here. Today we're actually working on the Fevo, which is out here. G'day mate, how you doing? But before we even get started on that, or even on the video, Woz is taking an angle grinder to my 280ZX, which is like extremely frightening, and I'm not doing it for that exact reason. But
you have to drink every time she says nice.
You did that.
This part of the 280 is super rusty and just full of bog because that's what I did to fix it up so I could drive it around last summer. But now we're replacing it with a piece of metal. And so first things first, we're just grinding it away to see exactly what's going on in here. Now this piece of metal isn't even that good. There's some rust going on in it, but we're going to treat that and fix it up. That's fixable. This one is so far gone, and you guys will see that there's just no point even trying. So we're going to cut it out. I'm going to weld this in, and I'm scared, and it's going to be real scary, but we're going to get it done. So yeah. You going to grind?
Yeah, I'm going to grind.
Good luck, mate.
That'd be filthy.
Datsuns, man. That's hard to look at. Yeah, it is old cars.
Old cars. The panels weren't treated.
They weren't.
Back in the day.
This is fun, though. Alright, so while Woz takes care of the 280ZX, we're going to get to work on the Fevo. Now, as you guys know, I cannot stand this interior. It's had a bit of a life, let's be honest. I personally am fanatic about having the interior of my cars looking super nice, and this is not doing it for me at the moment. Also, the way these seats sit, I'm not super stoked on them. So we're going to take the chance right now. We're going to completely strip this interior out. I'm going to take a look at it and kind of see where we're at. But my gut feeling is we're going to go ahead and head to the wrecker, and we're going to pull out the carpet from another car, the complete carpet, as well as maybe a couple of other things. There's so much we need to get rid of in here. There's these manky ass switches, sub-wiring and stuff still going on in here. So we're going to take the opportunity and just make this thing absolutely mint. It needs to look as good on the inside as it does on the outside. Also, as these things always do, the door cards, they get all like crap with the heat. All the material starts to come off. I've already actually fixed one of them using adhesive. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it to all of them and basically make them perfect. There's a little more work actually I can do on this one as well. So there's just plenty needing to be done here on the interior of this car, and the way the interior looks and feels for me dictates the way the car feels when you drive it, you know what I mean? To have a nice tidy interior means a super comfortable drive. So yeah, we're gonna make this thing absolutely schmick. So first things first, let's rip everything out of this car. There's like so much dodgy wiring going on under here, it's crazy, not to mention the absolute grossness that's going on in here. Oh, I wish I could show you guys how gross this thing smells, but unfortunately we don't have that technology just yet. Maybe you pray that we never get that technology, because it's not nice. Oh man, so after taking those bits out, it literally smells like a rubbish bin in here. Ugh. Also, fantastic, the head unit was just sitting in there, so no bolts, because no bolts needed, no bolts, just sit it in there, it's all good, it's all good. Boom! Love that. This is the worst job ever. Ugh, it's so gross. I should really be wearing a mask. Oh, so many poo stains. Gross. Whoo! It's out though. Man, there's some crap in here. Any $100 bills? Nah. Just a shit ton of wiring. Probably $100 worth of wiring. Wow. Gonna rip all that out. Start from scratch. Go again. Fevo deserves the best, not the mankiest. At least we can wire up the boost gauge light now.
Yeah. You could probably just tap off any of these.
Any of these wires. They'll all be live, I reckon. So now we need to go to the wrecker and get some new stuff. There's a saying, when you have a boat and you replace the broken panels of the boat, right? And you replace them all, Like, once you've replaced every single panel on that boat, is it the same boat that it was when it first started, or is it a whole new boat? That's pretty much the Fivo. We're literally replacing everything on it from like when we had it, to the point where, is it even the same car, or is it a brand new car now? So I'm gonna stop talking now. I hope you enjoyed that philosophy lesson, coming straight at you from a high school dropout. Cheers. Alright, so we're at the wrecker. The best thing about these cars, they are everywhere, and you can get parts anywhere for them, literally. So I've already gone ahead and grabbed a new headlight because of the one that I ruined with acetone. I got a smaller Mitsubishi emblem because the one that we put on the Lancer I just think is a little too big. And we've got another kinked boot. This one's the factory colour of the car, and it's just in a little bit better condition than the one we had before. I'll buff this thing up, it'll come up pretty much brand new, and I reckon I'm going to fit this one to the car. It's already got bolt holes for our Evo spoiler, so it should be good. But I think we've also lucked out in the carpet department. So I looked in all the other Lancers. This one obviously looks dirty, but look past the dirt and you'll see that this is actually pretty much brand new carpet, which is crazy because I looked in all the other Lancers and the carpet's pretty shagged, whereas this is pretty good. It's got a little hole here, but for the most part it's good. And I just went for the car with the least ciggy butts in it, so this car looks pretty good. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Gonna go ahead, pull the seats out and pull the carpet out. Wish me luck. 10 minutes later. Much easier when it's aftermarket carpet that's in 2 halves. 1. Also, this car does not smell bad at all, so very, very happy. And 2. You scavenger hunt complete. Alright, we're back with the Fivo after our wrecker run. I've pulled all of the wiring, just the random literally wiring that was in the car, out. I've got to say, one of the worst jobs that you can do is reversing someone's terrible wiring job. But in saying that, it's probably just karma kicking me in the ass for all of the bad wiring jobs that I've done when I was younger in the past on cars. So I can't really say much, to be honest, but really glad that that's all gone. So now we've just got the head unit wiring left, which is fine. I'm going to tidy that up because we need music in the car. Gosh, I'm scared. I should probably detach the battery because any of those could be live. But we are good. So now I'm going to vacuum out the car. I probably need to pull the back seats out because they're going to have stank in them from just the car, from being in the car while it's been stanky. So pull those out, and we're going to vacuum out our new carpet, which I'm freaking stoked about. It's still nice and cushy. It's so good. That's like, what a find. So vacuum all that out, and I'm going to pressure wash it down as well. And then we're going to have to leave it overnight so that it can dry. And then I can go ahead and start putting all the interior back together, and then I'll get a nice air freshener, and hopefully we have like a super clean, nice smelling interior, and it doesn't smell like butt crack anymore. So let's get the vacuum cleaner out. I'm going to go to town. You. Alright, they're vacked, already come up heaps better. Now I'm going to pressure wash the carpet. I won't pressure wash the back seats actually, I'm going to steam clean them instead, just in case, because I feel like if I pressure wash it, they're just going to soak up a bunch of water and then I'll never get them to dry. So pressure wash this off, still need to vac at the inside of the car, and we'll call it a day. I don't really know what's going on with this carpet, but I don't know if you can see the colour of that. That's brown. Not really sure what's going on there. Ew. Very glad that I decided to pressure wash this carpet. Interior is looking clean. Worst part is anywhere around where the cup holders are, which are up here, just so much gunk, and then it drips all the way down and back. You literally have to use like frickin' degreaser to get the stuff off. But was definitely a lot of the source of the smell. So nice to have it going. This thing is going to be like the cleanest fake Evo when it's finished. But it's a long way off that yet. Damn. I touched it with my finger. Oh no. Fuck, that's gross. Woof. Looking good. Way better. I'm actually going to take all of the shifter linkage and stuff off and wipe under there as well, because there's still heaps of gunk and I just don't want any chance of any bad smell. So I'll unbolt everything from the tunnel, clean the whole thing, bolt everything back up. We're going deep with this one. Guarantee though, by the end of it, this interior is going to look fresh as hell. Our carpet is now hanging up, drip drying. If it's not, you know, super dry tomorrow, I'll go ahead and use the steam cleaner, just the vacuum part, and I'll just like soak all the water up, and we'll probably have to leave it for another day. See how we go though. Fingers crossed it dries overnight. And then Woz has gone home, but on the 280 we got some good progress done. So like this is what came out of it, right? And you can see the new parts in here. That's the old part. Looks like it's literally been in the ocean. It's so freaking gone. All the bits from it here, it's pretty crazy. So we really wanted to rid this whole car of any rust, and just got to take it piece by piece. So good thing about this part is, as you can see, it bolts in, which means it's nice and easy to line up. It's currently just sitting over the top at the moment. We will unbolt it, take this thing back to bare metal, couple little holes we need to fix up, because it's basically impossible to find a cutout of this without any rust in it at all. But it's, you know, this is about as good as it gets, all metal, a couple of wee rust holes. We'll fix that up, and then we'll butt weld this into the car, and then hopefully it just needs a slight skimmer body filler just to get it perfectly straight, and this side will be nice and good in terms of panel work. And then there's just little things to be done on the car. Obviously we need to still chuck the cowling in, and then the car should be ready to repaint, which is super exciting. It is insane running so many projects all at once. Oh look, I've got some black on my face. But that's what you got to do to keep entertaining you guys and keep creating good content and exciting content, is just to continue to build multiple cars at once, to make sure that we're changing things up every now and then. But
nice. This wasn't your...
That's the end of this one. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow for part 2 of the interior overhaul. We'll be putting this whole thing back together, and you guys will get to see the finished result, which should be pretty freaking awesome. Thank you guys. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.